Hey comrades! Today I'll tell you about this awesome Soundbrenner core steel, but first, backstory. Initially I wanted to make a review on Soundbrenner poles. I saw a video where Jordan Rudess, a wizard keyboardist from one of my favorite bands, Dream Theater, was practicing with this device and I wanted to get it and make a review, but after half an hour of testing it stopped working. I wrote to support, did all the action they wrote me to do, but it doesn't help. I recorded everything on video and sent it to support so they could be sure the device really doesn't work. Then they sent me a new device to replace the defective. They also gave me this nice t-shirt as a gift. Thank you for that, guys, I really appreciate it. But what do you think, comrades? It also turned out to be faulty. Unlike the first one, this one didn't even turn on. I recorded everything on video again and support guys asked me to send this faulty device back and they will send me a new one. I sent it back, but since then a lot of time has passed and I don't know about the further fate of the device, but I got this one. This is a new, more advanced version that I'll tell you about today. I also want to know that Soundbrenner has an excellent technical support. They answer me quickly, offer solutions, and maybe I'll make a review of Soundbrenner poles someday, but today we'll talk about Soundbrenner core steel. Let's go, let's unbox it and see what's inside. We can see a link to the official website where you can find all the necessary information and a proposal to install the application for iOS and Android. Here is a very cool, soft and pleasant to touch carrying pouch. Here lies a cool silicone strap, manual, stickers, some extra mount adhesives and other cards with information. Next we see the body strap rig, so that the metronome can be worn on a different part of the body. Here lies the charging cable and this. To be honest, I didn't immediately understand what it was and thought it was just a keychain, but it turned out to be a case for earplugs. I also did not understand what it is for, but it's a powerful magnet. I'll tell you a bit later about it. This is Italian leather strap with watch strap rig and Soundbrenner core itself. The kit is just awesome. I'm delighted, but since I never had such a device, I decided to read manual before use it, but honestly, usually I don't do that. And we need to charge it. Here is an interesting cable that just magnetizes to the device and charging starts. Then I read that I need to activate the device in Soundbrenner app. By the way, core is very easily attached to a belt. Just hover it right above the rig and let go. It will magnetically snap into place. This lock system is very reliable, so don't worry about it ever falling off. To remove the core from its rig, twist it counterclockwise and take it off. So let's start setup and connection. I installed the iOS app, logged into my account that I had previously created to use Soundbrenner poles. Click on add a Soundbrenner variable and try to connect. For some reason I didn't succeed for the first time. I did everything according to the instructions. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth were activated, and only after I reconnect to charging cable I succeed. You can specify a left-handed or right-handed person you are and configure everything for yourself. I'm offered to watch a guide video on setting up the device, but it doesn't work no matter how hard I try. Not a single video from the application works, but I must say I got an update in a few days and it was fixed. Good job. So I connected and now we can check the menu. Of course the main function is the metronome and everything is very conveniently implemented here. We can change the tempo, time signature, duration of notes, the accents, everything is so cool and easy to use. By the way, in order to configure all these parameters, we have two buttons, a wheel and touch surface. One button opens menu, go forwards and starts editing. The other button go backwards, stops editing and switching power on and off. The wheel allows us to navigate the menu and change values while editing a selection. Touch surface allows us to start and pause metronome or tap tempo while inside the metronome app. We also have a tuner, a decibel meter, we have timer, stopwatch and settings where we can find airplane mode, Bluetooth, we can make a factory reset, we can check FCC ID, serial number and a firmware version. There are numerous settings in the app. The app is just awesome, I must say, and I simply love it. We can adjust the power of vibro from weak to powerful. We can choose the color of the metronome, turn on a display and camera flashes, change the language, choose a metronome sound. There are a bunch of them.
1.
You can create your own sound libraries and set lists, you can set or tap tempo on your Soundbrenner core or in the app itself, or you can even try an augmented reality. We can also synchronize several devices to rehearse with a band, for example, and it's also possible to synchronize it with your DAW, but I'll return to this a bit later. While I was researching the app, I received an email which states that an update was released and I began to install it. It's very cool that the guys are constantly improving their app and devices, fixing bugs and in every possible way keeping in touch with users. After an update we can change the language of the core, and that's cool, check it out. But the main thing is that now I can receive notifications from my smartphone, and this is blast. I see my emails, messages and even when someone calls me. I'll call you back, John. Now I'm wearing core all the time, and it's more than just a metronome or a device only for musicians. And as I said before, it can be worn on different parts of your body. You need to try it this way and that to find one with which you're more comfortable and you feel the metronome. In the beginning I couldn't play anything at all because I didn't feel it, but I practiced, and the more often you do it the better. This is how it works. Separately, it must be said about straps. I really like this leather one, but I also like this silicone strap. It's really nice and high quality. Unfortunately, while replacing the strap, one rivet broke off and I lost it. But fortunately, I found it and stuck it back. I added some glue, so I hope it doesn't break anymore. By the way, do you remember there is also a tuner? I watched a tutorial video and now I'll show you how it works. Remember the thing, right? This is a magnetic tuner mount which has an adhesive pre-applied, and we have to stick it on the headstock of the guitar. You can also use it with your bass or ukulele. That's cool, right? Right. To be honest, I didn't want to stick it on my guitar because I was afraid that it could deface something, but the guys from Soundbrenner say that everything will be fine and the adhesive leaves no residue behind, and I believe them. The tuner is really cool, convenient and unusual. I like it, but I really hope there will be no residue. Well, comrades, now I'd like to share you my pain, and my pain is connection to your DAW. I really wanted to try this function, synchronize core with my Cubase and at the same time hear and feel the metronome while recording, but I spent the whole day connecting and I was so angry because I tormented all day and nothing came of it. I tried all the methods described on the official site, used several computers to be sure that the snag is not in my computer, but nothing worked. First, I tried the easiest and most convenient way for me using Wi-Fi network. I downloaded the required software, but the program couldn't find my phone. I checked it on another PC and the result was the same, nothing. I tried to connect it via Bluetooth, I began to do everything step by step, but nothing helped. I did it again and again, first on the one computer and then on the another, but nothing worked, and so I spent the whole day of my life, and this is my pain. In conclusion, I wanna say that this is just a wonderful device for musicians, and not only for musicians, but for musicians it's especially useful. Yes, there is still work to do, and maybe I will change the locations of the buttons, change the menu a bit, remove the information that was unnecessary in my opinion, but the guys from Soundbrenner made an excellent device, and they constantly improve it and simplify our lives. Personally, I am delighted with this device and I can recommend it to everyone. The video was long, but I really hope you enjoyed it. In the description there are links where you can find Soundbrenner Core, and don't forget to leave your comments. I'm really interested what you think about it, and see you later, comrades. Hug you!